To it. What do you say we do this here at the Swamp? And Graham Mertz will trot on at 44th career start as a college quarterback. Mertz quick to the outside to the very talented Trey Wilson. 3rd and 5. Tap pass. Wilson struggling to find anything, and how about that front of the Canes as they come up with the big stop on 3rd down.
That's a great play by Elijah Olsen, the transfer from Marshall, coming off the edge. He didn't make the tackle, but he missed the play. And that time Miami had a bunch of guys mugged up. You're going to see him just shoot off the ball right here. Beats the block, he beats the puller, and that forces Trey Wilson to have to slow down, and Miami able to corral him. There is so much athleticism in this front for their
player communication, the headsets this year. We saw a slower pace of a game in week 0 in Ireland between Florida State and Georgia. They go underneath with the quick pitch to George. Jacoby George wrestled down just near the line of scrimmage by Pup Howard, the middle linebacker out of Jacksonville.
And Pup Howard's a big pickup. We talk a lot about the portal. He's coming over from South Carolina at 6'4", 240 pounds, very rangy and very athletic. And that was a nice job of finding the football. There was a lot of eye can't.
Empty look on 2nd and 8. Ward's going to run it himself, and he's got a lot of room to just jog ahead and coast out for another Canes first down.
Well, it's going to be critical that the Gators do a good job with their pass rush lanes and everybody staying home. This time you're going to see players loop inside, and right away Cam Ward feels that, and as soon as he sees the rush from Shamar James, middle linebacker, he's off and run. Stop him.
2nd and 6. Ward spins to his left, looking for an opportunity, directing traffic, and what a catch and effort by Restrepo to come back to the ball and make that grab and move the chains again.
Man, and you know Mario Cristobal was holding his breath, because that's the cardinal sin as a quarterback. You're rolling to your left, you throw it back across your body to the middle of the field, but there's Restrepo, one of our impact players, making a very difficult grab behind his back.
Restrepo. Play action. Ward with time. Now darts ahead. Gets free. Looks behind and strides clearly out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that's another example of the Gators getting out of their rushing lanes. Derek Wingo is sitting in the middle of the field at linebacker. He's trying to watch Cam Ward's eyes. He just becomes impatient right here and runs, and as soon as he does that, you're seeing the poise of Cam Ward. Nothing open downfield. He just feels the rush lane. Gets a nice block by his left guard, Ryan Rodriguez. Off to the races. You know, he has a nonchalance about him when you watch him.
By Cam Ward. Fletcher gets the call, tries right tackle, but is driven back. He was pushed back by Tyreek Sapp.
This is the start I think Miami wants in this game, Joe. Obviously.
Ward tried to check down. Off Marcus Woods is our referee.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 1. After the distance to the goal, first down.
That was Justice
Boone.
Yeah, he's the guy that got the pressure on Cam Ward. You're going to see here is he's just kind of throwing this in the ground at the feet. He's got to be able to let up a little bit. They have.
Short pitch, Martinez. And he was tracked right down the line. Ron Roberts, one of the gritty veterans of coaching. Ward drifting back again, floats it complete, and into the end zone goes Cam McCormick, one of the great stories of.
And here on the touchdown catch, he pays it off, right? Came back, wanted to be a part of this team, felt like it was going to be something special, and on the very first drive of the season.
Back on offense, Florida, Mertz and Johnson in the backfield. Here is Mertz and connecting with DK out to the 35. And now for the story behind that story. Isn't that incredible? And then he scores a touchdown to open things up. Mertz downfield, back shoulder, and gets it to Elijah Badger, the transfer.
And here, the Arizona State transfer, just on a fade route. This is a perfectly thrown back shoulder ball. There is no time to deal with that.
3rd and 7 for Mertz. 4-man rush, checks down to Johnson. Johnson cannot turn the corner as he was driven. Oh, and a great special teams that time. That was Jim DK, the wide receiver. Ward quickly gets it out to Arroyo, and the very athletic tight end is able to turn.
5 pounds. Tight ends only had 21 catches last season as a group, but they believe as good as they are at wide receiver, if number 8 Arroyo
sidearms it to the outside to Restrepo, but they were right on top of it.
You know, the RP.
2nd and 9. Ward, you say he scrambles to throw, throws against the grain, and that ball is intercepted. That was Shamar James coming up with the pickoff, and Florida's in business.
It was Cameron James that had the pressure for the Gators, and that was the 2nd time in the game you've seen Cam Ward throw it back. Heart and soul at linebacker comes up with the interception in a huge momentum shifting play early, going the Gators' way.
Shamar James comes up.
It's the James is making the play. It's Cameron James getting the pressure here, but it's Shamar James working in the slot one-on-one with Xavier Restrepo, and he's able to turn his head around, locate the football on the throw, and he makes a pretty difficult catch. You know, that was a good play call by co-DC Ron Ross.
Now they get great field position. What will they do with it? 2nd and 7. Fakes the bubble. Looks downfield. Doesn't have it there. Mertz decides to run, and this time does lower the shoulder. Smart enough to move the chains.
Yeah, he does a good job again, tucking it and going, understanding where the sticks are, and then getting out of bounds. But Jadis Richard is not a guy he needs to take on. So again, that might be a conversation they have with Brayman. Just run out of bounds right here. You got the 1st down. You don't need to take unnecessary hits.
Johnson off the left side. And look at the defense by Miami. Everybody getting to the ball. Mesidor was the first to get there. Tyler Barron as well getting involved.
Well, the guy that I think
Marcus Woods is leading this crew. Here's 3rd and 10. Mertz incomplete as he was looking for Arlis Boardingham on. Try to have Florida's first points of the season. And with that, the Gators are on the board. Intended shallow receiver before it went into the hands of Shamar James. Here is Martinez, and look at Martinez when he makes a decision to accelerate and then just steamrolls downfield as he went straight over DJ Douglas.
Well, he has tremendous patience, and for a 230-pound guy, he's got a lot of burst too. He just kind of sets this up, and Shamar James is mirroring him. And I think number 6 for the Gators was surprised at how quickly number 6 for the Canes.
That ball was a little shallow for Restrepo, but he's able to haul it in and then dance his way for a 1st down.
Well, that's a great job of Cam Ward knowing where his answer is.
Holderson coaching tree. 1st down, Ward just relaxed and then slings it, and he gets it to Restrepo again. 1st team All-AC. Play action on 1st down with pressure. One little move buys him time, gets it complete, and getting inside to the 10-yard line. Here's Ward, pressure off the edge as he gets it complete, but taken down right at the line of. And he is as reliable as can be as the Canes. Johnson, big hole. Montrell Johnson for a 1st down.
And they've got to be able to get Johnson going. Really nice job, team, and they get tremendous push right here, right at the point of attack, and there's a huge crease for Johnson to run through. Running the ball, Joe, it's such a big identity in Billy Napier's offense. They have to be able to establish that physicality.
13 yards for Montrell Johnson. That's 600-yard games a year ago. Mertz on first down, downfield, and the flag reigns in as Badger was the intended target.
Pass interference. Defense number 2. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, this Miami defense, now they've come out and they've challenged these Gator receivers in press man-to-man coverage. And when Graham Mertz has seen that, he's got these back shoulder fade throws in his back pocket that he's trying to take advantage of. We saw him complete one in the first quarter.
Short pitch, Johnson, left side. Johnson adds the shoulder at the end. He's got things going a bit now as he gave it to Maui Noah.
Yeah, Kiko Maui Noah just introduced himself as Sean.
2nd and 5. Mertz off play action. Time to step up, drive the ball downfield, but out beyond the stretched arm of Badger, who running back. He's going to get the call, but he can't get anything. He is taken down right at the line of Mertz on 4th down, pressured, escapes it. And that ball should have been intercepted. It goes incomplete, but a flag is down at midfield, so we will check on that.
It's going to be Brandon Crenshaw Dixon, the right tackle on holding.
Number 65. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Here's Ward. That was thrown behind Isaiah Horton.
Foul. Rough the passer. Defense number 12. 15-yard penalty. First down.
It brought DJ Douglas on a safety blitz. He was about 20 yards away from Cam Ward, and he had a full run coming from here. Ward gets rid of this football. You've got to let up. That's just a mental mistake.
On 2nd and 7, over the middle, complete as he goes to Horton.
And it's a really nice.
Under center now. Here's Fletcher with a blocker in front, and Fletcher will take it right in.
Right here. It was a slow developing run play. Coming around the other side with Sam Brown, the transfer from Houston at wide receiver, Cam Ward. It changes everything, and it galvanizes your team.
Mertz on first down. Ball was batted down. That was a deflected pass right in his face that time.
It's Elijah got to swat this thing away. Look at it. Take it back right now. 41, Chase Smith. And what they're trying to do, it's interesting there. You see him lined up against Eugene Wilson. They're not letting Trey Wilson get a clean.
3rd down and 3. Mertz with time gets it out quickly, but it's incomplete. He threw it, but 2nd and 5. Lyle looking to turn the corner, and he kept his balance. It'll be 3rd and short from there.
You can see this
a half an hour ago. Will this defense respond? Ward on 3rd down quickly gets it out as Lyle tries to fight for the line to make. See how Graham Mertz will manage this. 3.5 minutes until halftime. We'll start on the ground with Johnson, who turns the corner, and here goes Montrell Johnson. Hello, Swamp. Go ahead and let him hear it.
Here, he's going to miss Basaint. Watch Jake Slaughter at 66 get the block. He erases the mistake, pins him inside right there. And Miami's safety, Jaden Harris, took a very bad angle downhill, and Montrell Johnson was able to get outside. It's coming this way, and the pin is there. It's a very athletic front that Florida has, and it's not just the zone scheme, but they're pulling centers and guards and tackles to get bigger bodies at the point of attack. And Florida's leading rusher for the last 2 seasons, the transfer from Louisiana, Montrell Johnson, shows you the speed.
This is a guy who had a knee procedure.
Get going. Before that touchdown, only 82 yards of offense for the Gators. They got to get more than a big play.
Pass to you. Take it away.
All right, 3rd down and 1, and it was Martinez straight ahead for a 1st down for my
5-yard line here. We're in Borregales' range.
Ward gets it complete, threw it behind Arroyo, but complete, and now Miami all of a sudden is
Catch.
Ward to the end zone, incomplete, as he was looking for Horton in 10. Ward, quick strike, and into the end zone goes Xavier Restrepo. How about that drive by the Canes? 20.
They buzz out. It's Jakeem Jackson who also runs with it. It's Restrepo that runs inside, wide open on the smash route. 2 guys covering the same. There was some hesitation, and Cam Ward does not need a big window to take advantage of that. We saw coverage bust be a big issue for a very young and inexperienced Gators defense a year ago. Some untimely penalties, and now that big coverage bust there. That has really been the Gators' undoing in this first half.
And the response, Jesse, you consider it's 3:21 before half when Montrell Johnson goes for 71 yards.
Right.
Here's Mertz on the split shadows of the field in mid-afternoon, and he's taken down. That was Kiki Mauen.
The offensive lineman moving. You're talking about one of the best blitzing linebackers in the country at 230 pounds, man. When he decides to go down.
There's Ward. Good protection, and he gets it on the inside to Restrepo, who turns around, spins free, and gets all that extra yardage.
He's going to run a whip. He's up here running out. Turner takes it, puts his foot in the ground, comes back to the inside. In a man-to-man situation, he just loses the safety. It's a better matchup for Cam Ward, and he identified it at the line of scrimmage. Looking across the board at all those matchups, he knows right now, there's no question, going to number 7, see what he can do after the catch.
Xavier Restrepo goes for 40-yard line. Ward off play action. He's going to check down underneath the Fletcher. Fletcher, look at him go inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal Canes.
And another great decision that time by Ward. He's got Sam Brown running a deep in route. It's not open, and he doesn't panic. He just knows he's got Fletcher in the flat, checking out of the backfield. Gets it to him early, makes it easy and catchable for the running back.
Gets it out quick again. Here's Brown to the corner. And they're going to mark him down inside the 1-yard line. Sam Brown, he's the
Beaver trying to get a block downfield for him, and looked like his momentum was going to carry him in, but Denson, who just messed the last tackle, able to make this one. As you take a look at this from the progressive pylon.
Oh, this is going to be very close. That progressive pylon, Cam, gave you a great look at it. So this play is officially under review. But that angle with the progressive pylon, Cam, it appeared that his body is on top of the defender.
Game, any chance they can get to quiet down the swamp, they want to do that. And
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. 2nd down.
Fletcher, the tailback, as he goes up and tries to get over, and it is a touchdown. Mark Fletcher is in again. His 2nd of the day.
They're able to cap it off in the end. We talked about in this running game, there's not a lot of mystery. They just line up mano-a-mano and just go right down the middle. And that time, Mark Fletcher goes up and over. Didn't look like the ball crossed the plane initially, but he got dumped into the end zone.
That everything they've talked about now comes to fruition. Let's see if Florida has any sort of an answer here in this 2nd half. Graham Mertz with time goes over the middle, and he's able to get it complete to Khalil Jackson.
How many teams can the SEC get in? How many teams can the ACC could go? In order to do so, you've got to separate from the pack.
Now Johnson smartly just secures the ball. And now they're going in the wrong direction, as that's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line after that.
So far in this game, they have really struggled in this critical D&D.
And now it's a 3rd and 13. Mertz steps up, being pressured and being driven down and sacked. As Simeon Barrow right on top of him, Elijah Alston involved as well. And Jaden Harris was the first to get in there.
Well, they brought the safety off the edge, and Florida's got a massive 345-pound tackle that's trying to block a much smaller guy. He's just struggling with the speed. He just can't get there. And Cameron Waits last year played at 360 pounds. He actually trimmed down to try and help him. But the speed off the edge there, and a nice call by Lance Guidry, defensive coordinator by Miami, mixing up the blitzes and bringing it from different levels.
Crawshaw's 4th punt of the day. Ray Joseph from the 6-yard line. And he is met on special teams well. And we talked about a lot of people sizing up Skip game said, hey.
Best secondaries in the country at Notre Dame.
There's that sidearm as he goes to Arroyo with blockers in front. Elijah Arroyo, and he could be a breakout star. Sort of has that Jimmy Graham-esque body to him, Arroyo.
Corner, he kind of gets his eyes caught inside. As soon as Cam Ward saw that, this was an easy spit-out throw, and the Gators defensively are lucky this didn't go for more yards.
By the way, how about little Xavier Restrepo getting out? There's Lyle, as he will move the chains again, out past midfield. And here's Ward. Steps up, able to free himself, launches downfield inside the 10, and that was batted away. He was looking for Sam Brown.
Lineup 11 starts on the year. He led the team in tackles. He's got so much range. He's a young player that they're going to be able to build around. That was a tremendous play going up.
2nd and 10, gets it up quickly again. Ball came loose. I don't know that it was a completion, but if it's a live ball, it's in the hands of Douglas. Douglas is returning it, and they're treating it that way.
I don't think it was ever a catch. It was definitely a forward pass.
They treated it like a live ball.
Ruling on the field is completion, then fumble recovered by Florida. First down, Florida.
I don't see a completion there.
Well, no, and it also definitely wasn't a lateral. I mean, that ball's moving forward. Right there, Brown's not able to bring it in. It goes down. That should be a pretty quick review.
Let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matt?
Yeah, Jesse, I agree with you 100%. He never had control of that
For
ball.
the review, the rule on the field is an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10. Ward with time downfield and just lofts it to Horton, who secures it. And Miami with their 22nd first down of the day.
Well, you can't teach height. Horton's 6'4". It's a little double move, a little stutter. And Jakeem Jackson was really in good position on that. But again,
Lyle. And he's taken down in the backfield by Shamar James, who had the interception earlier today.
yeah.
3rd down and 11. Ward able to spin free of Searcy, and then goes to the end zone, and in the back of the end zone it is Jacoby George. My oh my, Cam Ward's having himself a day. A 23-yard touchdown catch, tiptoeing that back line by George.
It's like he's just out for a walk. It's like, look at his face, look at his demeanor. Look at the poise is ridiculous. And the catch in the back of the end zone and make sure he got 2 feet down, that's good on Sundays. That was an unbelievable play by Cam Ward. And look in the corner all season long.
And when we say toughest schedule, I mean, we're not just talking about right now in college football. As 2nd and 7, that's incomplete. You could say it's one of the toughest schedules you've seen in the modern era of the sport. It's going to be at Texas
Pass
later this year.
interference, defense. Ball be placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
So what's pass interference? Johnson on 2nd and 5 and a good run past midfield. A reminder coming up tonight.
Arm and his legs.
So he has arrived to the stadium to get ready for that primetime game that Kirk and Chris will have tonight. Mertz, he is torn down. That was Tyler Barron, the big transfer from Tennessee, as this loaded defensive line is showing themselves.
Tyler Barron just walked a 240-pound Arliss Boardingham right back into the quarterback. It's going to be up here. And it's just one-on-one. And it's a D-end against the tight end who's more of a finesse pass catcher than he is a blocker, and that not a good matchup for the Gators up front.
That is the 3rd Miami sack tonight. Makes for a 2nd and 17. And they're going to run the ball with Johnson. He is tackled for a loss. He is brought down by Alston.
Team on the right side here. It's covered, and they're covered. When they run outside, again, Boardingham just not able to get it done, blocking at the point of attack.
Mertz, he has time, but obviously in 3rd and 20, long way to go as he connects with Elijah Badger.
Well, the clock.
8, as they got 12 yards back when it was 3rd and 20. 4th down for Mertz. Gets it out quickly and gets it complete for a 1st down. That was well done to connect with the transfer, Elijah Badger.
And that really was an NFL throw, Joe. That's a wide field out-breaking route that he throws far before Badger turns around. He got it out, put air under it. He needed to, too, because the pressure was starting to get to him, and just kind of, he just rolls it out there. It's firm with an arc. North Turner, my old offensive coordinator.
And that was one of the matchups that all week long people pointed to as a distinct advantage for Miami. Here's Mertz. He keeps it himself and slides down with a 1st down for Florida.
Well, they're on the zone read this time. He sees this guy hesitate and crash. He's just going to keep the football and slide and get down.
Johnson tackled for a loss.
Yeah, Lance Guidry, it feels like he's done.
And play drive for Florida here, trailing by 4 touchdowns. Mertz. That ball is picked off. It is Powell on the return. Mish Powell still on his feet. Mish Powell with the interception and the big return that forces Trayon Webb to finally tackle him, and Graham Mertz is still down after throwing that pass.
He took a massive hit from Tyler Barron right after he let go of it. He wasn't able to look off the Washington transfer Powell. He doesn't just pick it off, but completely flips the field, and there are a lot of fans.
This is seen moments ago as Mertz was taken off the field after that big collision he absorbed.
Yeah, Florida is, looking at this again. I think Miami's lucky that wasn't roughing the passer, because it looked like 90.
With the new additions to the Miami backfield, Ward and Martinez, as they go with Restrepo on the end around looking to pass, and he does, and it nearly was completed to Sam Brown. So Miami opens up with the
Sam
trick play.
Brown, you've got to put 2 hands up and make that catch. I don't know how many times this year Xavier Restrepo is going to get an opportunity to do that. That was actually a really good looking throw. I think Sam Brown at the end of this kind of got lazy.
Rose Award 4 years ago. Mario Cristobal said, I wish the Borgalis family had even more children. That one is all
quarterback. He's the latter.
And you hear the roar from the crowd because DJ Lagway is on the field. Who is he? Well, he was the best quarterback in high school football coming out, and Florida landed him, the true freshman.
Yeah.
And Lagway is taken down for a tackle for loss by Tyler Barron, the veteran, played at Tennessee and then came over to Miami.
Yeah, 9-10.
3rd down and 12 for the true freshman, game 1 against this Miami team. There's Lagway trying to extend the play on 3rd and 12, throws it downfield and incomplete as he would.
Miami is the best team in the ACC.
Oh, I think that's a very fair assessment at this point. Cam Ward could not get free as he was taken down there.
Cam Ward can also.
DJ Lagway, the true freshman quarterback, getting playing time. And there's his first completion of his college career as it goes to Trey Wilson.
And you see the natural arm talent and also the quick release. When DJ Lagway commits to this throw, it comes out fast, and it just looks a little bit different.
You're right.
These are just things you can't coach. He has that.
Now Mertz got injured earlier, and with the score this way, no matter, it's good time for Lagway as he connects with Wilson again.
And I like the idea of calling plays, and it's easy.
Exactly. Sure says I miss Tim Tebow. 2nd and 9, short pitch. Jackson with a nice run. Jacoby Jackson, the JUCO transfer in 2023.
And help him with his thought process.
Second and 10. Jackson again cannot find anything this time as Motens, senior, made the tackle. Lagway steps up. Now he's going to have to run it, and he's going to do so and get the first down and set up a 1st and goal. So listen.
Yeah, listen, and I'm not trying to create a quick QB controversy with Graham Mertz, but it looks a little different when Lagway throws it, and it looks a little different when Lagway runs it. As you saw.
1st and goal. Lagway trying to get his first touchdown pass, but Arlis Boardingham couldn't reach out. Webb trying to spin his way in for a touchdown, and it is a score for Florida.
A 97-yard kickoff return back against you-know-who, the Florida Gators. So that's my first time welcoming to that.
Ran for over 2,100 yards playing for Oregon State. Here's Ward scrambling around. Casually slings it downfield and gets it complete inside the 20. He is almost too relaxed, Jesse. It's unbelievable.
Nonchalant. And his body language reminds me a little bit of J.D. Daniels. That time, again, going to his left, side-arming it back to Elijah Arroyo. And this coaching staff is staying aggressive. They're still letting Ward throw it down the field.
Here's 3rd and 5. Ward out of the backfield, threw a little behind Damian Martinez, so it goes incomplete. Actually, for the college football playoff and how special a year it could be with the talent, as Borregales will put it through, he's going to be a guy
for years to come here in Gainesville.
Here is DJ Lagway. And DJ Lagway slides down just short of the Florida program, and he's getting time right away. And he was hit as he throws that time, and it goes for an interception. That's incredible that Jaden Harris was laying on his back, and the ball just happened to land on him as Barrow got in and made the hit on Lagway. The ball literally landed on Jaden Harris for an interception.
Well, it's a really interesting blocking scheme from the Gators. They're trying to get their center all the way outside to block Barrow, and Jake Slaughter's not able to get there. Nice job by Barrow exploding out of his stance and getting penetration into the backfield, getting the hand up. He forces the errant throw. Also a really nice catch by Harris.
See what Cam Ward would look like. Well, how's 350 yards and 3 touchdown passes look? Or you can add to the yardage with Lofton. Elijah Lofton. This is an athletic freak out of Las Vegas, the true freshman H-back who's so versatile, so strong, one of the top-ranked tight ends in the country.
And the way he responded after throwing an interception, leading his team down for a touchdown, how he played with a 2-minute situation at the end of the first half. Scrambling around, not throwing it away, but throwing a beautiful touchdown pass at the end of the 3rd quarter. The moment was never too big for him. He was able to handle this crowd at the Swamp. It's hard to imagine a better first game, and Mario Cristobal has got to be very pleased, not just with Cam Ward, but his football team really in all 3 phases.
You know, for a few weeks, you and I have talked about this game and said one of these two